Distance can be breached in a single movement. And when that happens, the situation shifts instantly. Hyena attacks are not random. They are the result of keen observation, precise timing, and the strategic control of space. So, in those fleeting moments, what truly determines who ultimately gains the upper hand? Hyenas do not rely on brute individual strength. Instead, they depend on their ability to observe and process situations in split seconds. They track movement, memorize positions, and wait for the perfect moment to close the gap. Every action serves a clear purpose, from how they maintain distance to how they exert pressure on their prey. The hyena's intelligence is most evident during group hunts. They coordinate their movements, divide roles, and maintain constant pressure without the need for complex communication. When an opportunity arises, the pack reacts almost instantly, seizing every opening, and it is this capability that ensures they consistently hold the advantage in these rapid, high-stakes encounters. Wild dog packs inhabit sub-Saharan Africa, operating in open spaces where speed and approach angles determine their ability to encircle prey. Lean musculature, long legs, and high stamina allow them to maintain a steady pace over long periods. Their pack coordination is tight, with every action serving a clear purpose. When one dog pulls a piece of the kill away from the center, the pack's control shifts, creating a vulnerability. That vulnerability is fleeting. A hyena has been watching from the periphery. It does not rush in immediately. It waits for the perfect moment. As the pack focuses on the kill, the hyena darts into the gap, dragging the meat out of position. One dog is blocked from the front, while another loses its angle of approach. The coordination breaks down, forcing the entire pack to regroup. The disruption ripples through the formation. The wild dogs try to regain their rhythm, advancing and pausing, but fail to maintain the necessary spacing. Meanwhile, other hyenas arrive and hold positions around the center. The space tightens, and approach routes are pushed further out. Subsequent attempts to close in become sporadic and ineffective. The standoff ends there. The wild dogs advance no further and leave the area. The hyenas retain the kill, successfully defending it. Control belongs to the hyenas. The wild dogs retreat. Across the savannas, open woodlands and rocky slopes of Africa habitats ranging from humid forests to semi-deserts, the leopard is highly adaptable. It moves solitarily, selecting positions with cover that allow it to maintain visibility while keeping a safe distance. Its keen observational skills enable it to track a target for extended periods before acting. and its habit of dragging prey into secluded spots helps it maintain the upper hand until the situation shifts at the edge of the area. That shift comes in the form of two hyenas appearing at the periphery, keeping a watchful distance. They move in a wide arc rather than approaching directly, waiting for the leopard to leave its vantage point. When the leopard returns to the kill, they close in from two directions, forcing it to abandon its position and preventing it from maintaining a secure distance. Once that buffer is lost, the leopard attempts to return several times, but each approach is met with pressure, forcing a retreat. After a few such attempts, it leaves the area for good. The hyenas take up positions around the kill and secure the site. The advantage has shifted to them, and the leopard has completely lost its prize. In the open terrain where speed is everything, the cheetah relies on long-range vision to spot prey and open space to reach top speed. Capable of exceeding 60 miles per hour in short bursts, its 75 to 140-pound frame is built for rapid acceleration and agile maneuvering. Just as it secures its kill after a high-speed chase, the surrounding area stirs with activity, quickly drawing unwanted attention. That attention soon turns into pressure. The hyena does not rush in. Instead, it keeps its distance, pacing steadily and biding its time. While the cheetah is distracted, monitoring both its prey and the surroundings, the hyena closes the gap head-on. The distance narrows, forcing the cheetah to retreat to protect its cubs. This withdrawal causes it to lose its hold on the kill. Once that position is lost, the kill can no longer be defended. The hyena takes over the area, maintaining a controlling distance while the cheetah abandons the site with its cubs. The food goes to the hyena. The cheetah remains safe but loses the advantage it had just gained. Across the open savanna near water sources, zebras maintain a loose formation, allowing them to keep an eye on one another in the wide open space. Long-range visibility enables early detection of threats, ensuring a state of constant vigilance. When an individual falters and slows down, it drifts out of the herd's general line of movement, a deviation that is quickly noticed. That attention turns into an approach. The hyenas stay low, advancing in short bursts rather than rushing in all at once. They maintain constant pressure, preventing the isolated zebra from keeping pace with the rest. The gap closes rapidly, and the animal's reactions fall out of sync with the herd. Once the distance is lost, the zebra can no longer hold its position. The hyenas keep up the pressure from multiple angles, preventing any opening from reappearing. Movement slows, then grinds to a halt. The hyenas dominate the immediate area. The isolated zebra loses its place, while the herd continues moving away. On the open plains of the Masai Mara, a male lion moves alone, patrolling his territory's boundaries. With little cover and vast visibility, every movement is exposed from afar. As he ventures beyond familiar ground, the safety margin shrinks, and his presence is quickly detected. Responding to the signal, a clan of over 20 Hyenas fans out into a circle. They advance in a stop-and-start rhythm rather than charging all at once. The gap closes step by step, cutting off potential escape routes. The lion pivots constantly to face the threat, yet every change in direction confronts him with a new, encroaching adversary. Pressure mounts rapidly. There is no room left to maneuver. The lion holds his ground, fending off attackers from every side, but cannot break free. Suddenly, movement appears at the periphery. Another male lion charges in, standing shoulder to shoulder. The pair launches sharp counterattacks, forcing the hyenas back. The clan slows down, then breaks apart. The gap widens, and the circle loosens. The two lions stand firm, holding their position. The hyena clan retreats from the area and disperses. The tide turns in the final seconds. The lions successfully hold their ground and walk away from the confrontation alive. On the open grasslands near African Savannah, water sources, wildebeest travel in large herds, where long-range visibility allows for the early detection of threats. They maintain a steady pace, and when a disturbance arises, the entire herd reacts in unison. If a calf lags behind and drifts away from the main flow, its protective barrier weakens, and its separation quickly becomes apparent. From this point of separation, the attacker's approach path begins to take shape. The hyena maintains its distance, moving in a straight line at a steady pace. It accelerates only when close enough to force the calf off its original trajectory. At that precise moment, the mother turns, faces the threat head-on, and charges toward the point of approach. This intervention breaks the momentum of the pursuit. With the pursuit broken, the hyena can no longer maintain the necessary distance. It slows down, changes direction and loses its close-range position. The calf rejoins the herd and resumes the collective pace, while the hyena halts and withdraws. The calf is saved, and the hunt comes to an end. In any situation, hyenas do not rely on sheer individual strength. Instead, they depend on timing, distance, and the ability to sustain pressure to turn the tide. The deciding factor is not which species is stronger, but which one better controls each fleeting moment. And when events unfold in mere seconds, the ultimate outcome always belongs to the one who correctly reads the timing. The lion Panthera leo is the second largest big cat in the world, surpassed only by the tiger. An adult male weighs on average between 150 and 250 kilograms, with a body length, including the tail, ranging from 2.7 to 3.3 meters. Its most recognizable feature is the thick mane around its neck, not just a mark of gender, but also a symbol of strength and an indicator of attractiveness to females. Lions are the only members of the cat family that live in prides with a clear social structure. The males protect the territory and the young, while the females are usually the hunters. They often hunt at night when the temperature is cooler and prey is less alert. With exceptional eyesight, lions can spot their targets clearly and move skillfully even in harsh conditions. A lion's roar can be heard up to 8 kilometers away, serving to mark territory and communicate within the pride. At the top of the food chain, lions help control herbivore populations and prevent the spread of disease, though they can rest for up to 20 hours a day. When they act, lions display master-level hunting combining strategy, strength, and a natural command of leadership. The African Cape buffalo is one of the most dangerous herbivores on the Savannah. An adult can weigh up to 1,500 pounds. With powerful curved horns and a muscular build, they live in large herds, protecting each other instinctively. When threatened, they often counterattack rather than flee even against lions. Lions are undeterred. Hunting buffalo requires both courage and strategy. While lionesses lead most hunts, males often step in at the most critical moments, weighing over 400 pounds, with the raw muscle and jaw strength to bring down large prey. A male lion will often deliver the decisive blow. Once a buffalo is exhausted or isolated, the male blocks its escape or launches a final attack at its weak spot. Such hunts are never easy. Buffalo fight fiercely, The herd may rally to defend one of their own, injuring or forcing the lions to retreat. In these tense moments, a single misstep can change everything. The lion-buffalo battle is proof of nature's law, where instinct, strategy, and opportunity constantly balance the scales of survival. The Nile crocodile is Africa's largest reptile, growing over 16 feet long and weighing up to 1,600 pounds. They lie in wait beneath the water's surface, rising only to track prey movements. In the water, crocodiles dominate with patience and deadly precision. But lions hold the advantage on land. When prey gathers at a waterhole, lions may stalk from the tall grass. Sometimes, if a carcass drifts near shore or if the pride smells blood and sees a crocodile feeding, the male lion may approach, not to hunt, but to steal. Such encounters are fast and full of display. The crocodile may snap its jaws and thrash its tail, but the lion doesn't back down easily. With measured steps, he approaches the water's edge, roaring and locking eyes with his rival. Often, the crocodile chooses to sink beneath the surface, conceding the land it cannot control. This is a contest of instinct and terrain. One ruler of the water, one ruler of the savannah. Only when these boundaries blur do we see the true limits of power in the wild. Rhinos, with armor, thick skin, and a curved horn on their nose, are not typical lion prey. The two species rarely engage directly, but when their ranges overlap, or the lion's title as king of the savannah feels challenged, a clash can occur. Lions don't attack impulsively. If a young rhino becomes separated from the herd, lionesses or even a swift male may plan a coordinated strike. They stalk through tall grass, waiting for the moment when the rhino is least aware of its position. Rhinos are heavy but also resilient, and when cornered, they can turn and charge with explosive force. Such confrontations may end with the lions retreating not from weakness, but from recognizing that every fight comes at a cost. In the wild, not every goal is victory. Sometimes, establishing dominance and leaving a mark is enough to maintain one's place in nature's ever-shifting hierarchy. African wild dogs are much smaller than lions, weighing only 40 to 80 pounds each. but with tightly coordinated group tactics, impressive speed, and strong teamwork, they are formidable opponents in the grasslands. Male lions rarely hunt wild dogs for food, but a pack venturing too close, especially when cubs are present, can spark tension. Wild dogs may harass lions or steal kills, something a male lion doesn't take lightly. When challenged, the male lion responds with force. With deliberate steps and a thunderous roar, he storms into the pack like a sudden storm. The wild dogs, quick and clever, usually retreat immediately, knowing that direct confrontation would be unwise. These encounters aren't about annihilation, they're about balance. The lion asserts power through strength. The wild dogs assert theirs through cunning. In nature, they exist as two opposing forces: concentrated strength versus collective agility. Hyenas are not particularly powerful predators, but they are known for their persistence and disciplined pack life. Often, they win not through strength, but by overwhelming numbers and relentless pressure. However, when hyenas push too far into lion territory, a confrontation is inevitable. A male lion, armed with massive claws, a powerful jaw, and sheer physical dominance, can shatter even the noisiest packs. Fights between the two are usually short, sudden, and meant as warnings. The lion may not always seriously injure the hyena, but the attack is often enough to re-establish bound areas. In nature, not every battle is about survival. Sometimes it's simply a reminder of who's in charge. Zebras are grazing animals easily recognized by their black and white stripes. There are three main species, with the plains zebra being the most common. Adults weigh between 770 and 990 pounds, are about 7 feet long, and stand around 4.5 feet at the shoulder. Living in herds, they rely on numbers and sharp hearing for safety. Their stripes not only help camouflage them in grass, but also regulate body temperature and deter insects. To a lion, zebras are far from easy prey. With speeds reaching up to 40 miles per hour and the ability to change direction quickly, they often escape at the last moment. But a young, isolated, or fatigued zebra becomes an ideal target. Lionesses usually lead organized hunts, hiding silently in tall grass and communicating with subtle eye contact and body movements. When the moment comes, the pride charges together, cutting off escape routes and forcing the prey into a trap. These chases test not just speed, but also strategy and patience. Lions don't always succeed, but each hunt leaves its mark on the intricate web of the ecosystem. Even at the top of the food chain, the lion doesn't win through sheer force alone. He chooses his moments, weighs the risks, and sometimes simply appears to restore order. These encounters reveal not only survival instincts, but also the delicate balance of the wild. And in his calm, decisive presence, the lion remains the irreplaceable symbol of Africa's grasslands.